This Young Philly situation has taken an unexpected turn. The internet about 2 days ago was ready to lock up Young Philly for life. The internet was saying Young Philly is guilty. The battle of public perception had been lost. However, today, the battle of public perception is now working on behalf of Young Philly, and now people are saying free Young Philly. So what exactly changed? Before we can explain what changed, we have to back up a little bit and explain the Young Philly situation and exactly what's going on for those who missed the first video.
Popular musician and YouTuber from the UK known as Young Philly has been extradited from Queensland to WA, accused of serious sexual assault allegations following an incident in Perth.
That's right, Lara, and it's serious. He's facing 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent, 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation. Detectives say the 29-year-old man sexually assaulted a woman in her 20s in his Perth hotel room after he performed an event in Hillary's on Saturday, September 28.
The Young Philly situation started off kind of odd because usually people are quick to victim blame and run to the defense of the powerful celebrity man who was arrested for something involving victimizing a woman. But in the case of Young Philly, everybody was like, yup, he did it. Yup. From my experience, I can see how he did that. No, this is different. This is different. This should be guilty until innocent. He did it. Even Fresh and Fit, even Fresh from Fresh and Fit was like, bruh, from my experience dealing with Young Philly, yo, he moves crazy around the women. I can definitely see how he's guilty. Fresh wrote, I'm all for protecting men when falsely accused, but this ninja right here, bruh, where do I begin? Anyone that knows how this ninja moves with gals can tell you he moved too thirsty. Got a story about him in a UK club with a girl, but ish, I'm not surprised. You know you are an especially sick individual when even Fresh and Fit is like, nah, son, yo, we are like to protect all men, but this one right here don't need no protection, bruh. He's sick. That says a lot about like your character, bro. You feel me? And I'll be real. Yo, Walter behind the scenes is a really good dude. So I don't think Walter would just come out and just throw you to the wolves like that if you didn't deserve it. Now, Walter continued on the Fresh and Fit podcast where he told a story about what took place that night. And if this is true, yo, Young Philly needs to be locked up.
See me with Shorty, like, are you good?
Oh, he saw you with her.
Yeah, for real.
And he still was
so I'm like, listen, bro, this is your city, bro.
Okay, that changes things a lot.
Yeah.
So he literally he walks in, he sees you talking to her, and you're with her.
But she's dancing with me.
And he still goes and tries to grab her.
Yeah. Mind you, I'm like circling clubs.
That's an important detail, Fresh.
Different girls at the same time, so I'm like doing my thing. But nonetheless, I'm there like, you know what? I'm forcing it. Hey, bro, if you take her, cool.
Fresh a better man than me, bruh. Yo, I don't care if the girl is a bop. I don't care if this is some type of scallywag, bruh. You coming and thinking you can grab a girl from off me, like physically remove her from off me just because? Nah. Yo, we got to squabble. And we not squabbling over the chick. We squabbling over respect because why you think you could debo me like that? But the story gets worse, though, right? You know, like grabbing a chick off of Fresh is cool, but it's not really criminal. It gets worse.
Mind you, the whole time her friend's like, yo, no, she likes you a lot. She told me this before. She's going to come to your hotel, whatever. Don't worry. So we walk outside of the club, and we're just there chilling. I kid you not, bro. The nigga's pulling the girl to the car, like pulling her, legit pulling her. And I'm like, I'm going to go to the hotel. And her friends are like, yo, this is crazy. Like, what's happening? Somebody go get her. She's like, where are you guys going? Like, why is he pulling me this way? I'm like, I'm out of here.
So you're with her friend?
Yeah, but I leave, right? I leave and go to a hotel. I just leave. Cause remember, that was scenario there that's happening. Like, he's pulling her to his car.
This is the last time we were in London, by the way, guys. Yeah. I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I'm just like, bro. You guys know I hate nightclubs.
I don't want to be involved with this because I can see where this is going if it gets to that point, and then like, if that whatever happens. So I leave. I go to my hotel. I get a text saying, yo, listen, I'm dropping her off to you right now, which is the YouTuber girl that told me she's coming.
Okay, so she grabbed her from him.
Yeah. And then I asked her, so what happened? You didn't want to go home, boy? Oh, no, this and that. He was being pushy, whatever. But I want to go home with you. I just didn't want to, like, make a scene. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And then that was it. Kind of find out. I called the other YouTuber girl later on. She told me the full story of what happened that night. We're like, I don't know if he was on, I don't know what he was on, bro. He was just like heavily thirsty for that girl and he wanted to smash by any means possible. So I was like, oh shit, this is how this nigga moves. She's like, yeah, everyone knows. So that's when I heard the story. I'm like, I'm not surprised because I've seen it myself and I've heard from other people the same thing. And if you recognize, everyone on YouTube, bro, is saying the same thing like, oh, this guy's like this and that. I'm not surprised. Why is that? Everyone has the same story about this guy. Arrogant, entitled, thirsty.
Even though that's not enough to indict this man and say he's guilty of doing whatever he's being accused of currently, but it does shows a lot about his character, especially if there's legit Reddit threads from almost a year ago where people is breaking down and explaining how he's been creepy to women outside of clubs. Now, this user was really skeptical of the women, but it kind of shows you the type of allegations that were out there. The user says, there's this vid on TikTok that has a whole bunch of girls saying they've had bad experiences with Philly. Some of them sound stupid as F, like Philly bit me at a club and Philly punched up my brother. Do you guys believe any of this? Philly has said that there's people he's been rude to, but genuinely is a nice guy. So what you lot saying? While making this video, I did check back on that user post and he did make an edit where he did say, listen, I had to come back to this post because I was wrong. I believe those girls now. So even though, again, that don't indict Philly and say he's guilty of this, you know, that is a damn character reference right there. However, there are some people coming out now saying, listen, man, regardless of what Philly has done in the past, regardless of what he's been accused of, and regardless of, you know, the numerous experiences of people saying Philly has been pushy, he's innocent. And they're saying he's innocent because they're saying that they have unfounded the women or the woman who is accusing Philly of doing this. Apparently they're saying she's a sex worker by the name of Ella Burns. Now, they're floating her picture around, but because I haven't confirmed if this is really the woman, bro, I'm not about to just blast a random picture here and then have y'all thinking, yo, this is the woman who's accusing Philly of this, and they come to find out she has nothing to do with it. So I'm not going to post her picture, but here is another TikTok user who claims she has the full story, and this Ella Burns chick is lying on Philly.
The media is concealing who this female is. So everyone's like, who is this mysterious female? This mysterious female is Miss Emma Burns, the one and only stripper and sex worker. Round of applause for Miss Emma Burns, ya sharmuta. So, why am I so annoyed? It's because Emma Burns' friends have come out and they have exposed her. Emma went to the hotel with young Philly and they both had a mutual agreement. When you have a mutual agreement, babes, it's consensual. So there's no rape there. It is consensual. Yes, if they, take it a bit further and stuff, then, okay, yeah, it is a bit too much and charges can be pressed. But it was a mutual agreement. Emma Burns had then texted her friends and one of her friends, and told her friend how much of a good time she really had and that she was ready to go home. Could her friend book her an Uber? Remember that. Her friend should book her the Uber, but she's a stripper. Please remember these two things, okay? Because
the only thing I didn't like about this is she did highlight a lot how this person was a stripper or a sex worker. That's what I don't like, right? Because, sex workers can get violated too, bruh. Girls who literally sell their vagina can get taken advantage of and raped. So that right there does not discredit whether or not this person was actually raped. Now, she begins to tell a story of how, this girl asked her friend to call an Uber. And then, once the friend said, okay, I'll call it, she told the friend to cancel the Uber, allegedly, because she was having a good time. Now, I don't know where she got this information from. She doesn't really show any receipts, any references, any sources. She sort of just says, here's the story, believe me. So whatever you hear from this point forward, bro, just take this with a grain of salt. Like, this is just her account of what she believes her sources told her or what she believes she knows. There's no actual evidence or proof of this.
Please remember these two things, okay? Because we're going to be very logic here. Her friend should book her the Uber. When her friend was going to book her the Uber, she then told her friend, oh, actually, I don't need it anymore. That doesn't sound like someone who's being sexually assaulted, Emma. That sounds like someone who's having a goddamn good time. An Uber is not that expensive. So clearly, sweetheart, your stripping career isn't going the way you thought it would go. So because it's not going that way, you now want to use young Philly for funds. And you knew what you were doing. But you're not going to get away lightly with this one. Emma Burns has also done this to another rapper before. Sorry, she has tried to do this to another rapper. I don't know if it's a rapper or a musician. Bryson Tyler, I don't really know who he is. But she has tried to do this to someone else before, and it was unsuccessful. But now she thinks she has hit the jackpot with young Philly.
I'm not saying young Philly is guilty. I'm not saying this person here is lying. I'm just saying there's no evidence or proof to really back up anything they're saying. They're saying that they have evidence that this girl is a sex worker and she's lying on young Philly, and she accused Bryson Tiller of this in the past, but there's no reference or proof of this, right? Like, there's no sources out there that Bryson Tiller was ever arrested for anything sexual in Australia. Like, there's no proof of this. So, like, where's this coming from? And what's even odder or stranger about this, right, is after this chick came out with this story about Bryson Tiller being accused too, and young Philly accuser is trying to take down powerful men in Australian rappers, another man came out with Snapchat receipts of somebody random just hitting him up directly and telling him, yo, this girl I know from Perth, she's the one who accused Bryson Tiller of this. Mind you, this Bryson Tiller story and Philly accuser isn't out there at all. Like, nobody has receipts of this. But somehow this random person is DMing this other random person and letting them know that this girl has accused Bryson Tiller in the past.
Hey bro, I got an update from Australia. You're gonna wanna hear this one, my guy. Someone from Perth hit me up, and imagine he showed me the girl. You see this girl? I'm not gonna post her picture because of legal reasons, bro. I am not a dickhead. I'm a bit of a prick. Anyways, so this girl, bro, first of all, let me just say something, yeah? Get this out of the way. I'm gonna say it as nice as possible. You know, for a while, I've seen on social media that black men and a certain type of female, it always ends up wrong. I never knew about this. I've seen it recently, and now seeing this is like, whoa. You're probably getting the gist of what I'm saying. Now let me read this. So this guy's friend told him that this girl tried to do this to Bryson Tiller when he came to Perth as well, and they didn't follow through because there wasn't enough evidence. I was like, what? So Philly been set up? Yeah, bro. I was like, damn, we gotta free him up, bro. That's why you would want to know. Oh yeah, because no one knows about this, bro. No one's saying this anyways. Because I'll be real, my guy. You know, man's a real guy. I used to watch Philly. You know, when he was coming up, I used to fuck with him. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's that same thing, you know, when a person blows and then they change. In my eyes. But anyways, bro, this is real shit straight out of Perth, my guy. You know, man's international now. Obviously, if you want the picture, stay tuned in it. Someone is bound to release it, then obviously we can as well. You take care. I'll keep you updated. Make sure you're following.
Until I see some concrete proof, bro, all of this looks like cloud chasing to me. Like, all of this looks like extreme cloud chasing to me, bro. Because, yo, how are all you guys just receiving, like, anonymous information and that's not public yet? Like, y'all, yeah, I don't know if Young Philly's PR team, man, is working hard, man. I don't know if they are paying creators to make videos calling him innocent, man, but, yo, all of this is just really bizarre. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, man? Y'all think this right here exonerates Young Philly and proves he's innocent? Let me know, right? And if you're still watching, bro, click on this video somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, man, to find out how Lieutenant Dan ruined and destroyed his entire life with just one video. The fairy tale turned nightmare. Click on this video right here to find out how the Lieutenant Dan fairy tale story has turned into a nightmare. I'm going to see you guys in this video, all right? I'm out of here, folks. Peace.